Well, it seems that there are some more interesting connections to be found in regards to the 3rd of December 2012. Now, I know that this date has now passed, and it seems that there was no horrific or cataclysmic event, and this is to be expected because I do not believe that we are going to see these huge events happen on a certain date. I think rather what we're seeing here is the last part of the 26,000 year precessional cycle. And the energies from the 3rd of December to the 21st of December are going to be somewhat amplified and somewhat more intense as we gear up for the shift as we go into the age of Aquarius and we exit the age of Pisces. Now, I don't know if we are going to experience this shift in a physical, cataclysmic way on the 21st of December 2012. I have stated previously my thoughts in regards to what I think will happen around the time of the winter solstice, and I believe that what we will feel is an uptick in energy and an increase in our expansion of consciousness if we've been doing the work. Because if we are not doing the inner work, then we are not going to benefit from these new and more intense energies. So it's up to us to move beyond our programming and basically know thyself, because that's really what it comes down to, is about knowing thyself. So let's have a look at some more of the interesting information in regards to this date, the 3rd of December, and how it also ties into the 21st of December. Now, between the 3rd of December and the 21st of December, there are 18 days. 1 and 8 equal 9, which to me is 3 threes, and 3 is the magic number. Now, some other interesting numbers come up when we look at the amount of time between the 3rd of December and the 21st of December. We have 432 hours. Now, 432 is a very significant number. And we also have 25,920 minutes. That is the number of years in a precessional cycle. So it seems that there is some significance to the 3rd of December and the 21st of December. There seems to be definitely something to this cycle, and we can see it turning up again and again. And what's interesting to note is that when we're dealing with hours and minutes, this is something that the power elite cannot manipulate. They can manipulate our dates, which is sometimes why I choose to not really focus on dates as being somewhat of importance, hence 11/11 or 12/12/12. I do think, of course, there is some significance in these days because they will resonate to that energy of that number. Anything will that you place a number value on. But I don't think in terms of the larger cycle that we can really rely on the Gregorian calendar to give us further information. We need to understand that this calendar was actually created to move us out of the cycle, to move us out of being in sync with the cosmos. So on the 3rd of December, we saw that there was a very significant alignment with the pyramids, and we have Saturn, Venus, and Mercury aligning with these pyramids. Now, I'm currently doing some more research into this to find some more connections, and I am finding some very interesting connections. Now, the pyramid of Khufu is aligned with Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of Hermes Trismegistus, or Thoth. So I'm finding some really interesting connections there. And then we have the pyramid of Khafre, which Venus aligns to, and then the pyramid of Menkuri, which Saturn aligns to. Now, I've also had a look at some information in regards to Hermes Trismegistus and Aphrodite, which we know is connected to Venus, as well as Kronos, because I'm trying to find some connections between the Greek mythology and what we are seeing here with these alignments is significant, because, you know, the Egyptians did not do anything because they just thought it was a good idea at the time. Everything that they did was for a reason, because there was something profound about this alignment. And I think they're showing us this part of the cycle, this end part of the 26,000 year cycle. And it seems that we are right on cue, and it's, you know, lining up perfectly. Now, the other interesting information in regards to 432 I found on this website, and it relates to the Kali Yuga and the Great Cycle. And it said that the Kali Yuga is said to last 432,000 years. And it's part of the Great Cycle, which itself lasts 4,300,020 years. So interesting that we see this number turning up in the Kali Yuga. It also goes on to say that another great cycle that of the precession of the equinox, which lasts 25,920 years, is also connected to 432, because 432 times 60 equals 25,920. Each of the 12 ages of this particular cycle lasts 2,160 years, which connects 432 to 216, as does the fact that 216 times 2 equals 432. So I will post this information underneath the video, and you can look at that further. I'm going to also post Danny's latest time wave zero update, in which he found some very interesting connections to December the 3rd and previous time cycles. So you may want to look into this further if you have not already seen his video. Well, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I think that we are in the end part of this very important cycle. I think the ancients knew that, and the pyramids were not only used to generate and basically channel power and energy, but also they were the timekeepers of the heavens, and this is how they knew what part of the cycle they were in, and we see this across culture. All right, guys, well, I will leave it there, and as always, peace out.